The subject of my talk this morning was the ketogenic diet versus the hypocaloric diet in the treatment of childhood obesity. I will explain what the ketogenic diet is. The ketogenic diet is a diet where carbohydrates are reduced. Carbohydrates are such as in pasta, in bread, in grains, and also in fruits for a small period of time, and then you increase the carbohydrate count, the carbohydrates in the diet slowly in some children. The reason why we did this was that there was a group of children who were extremely obese, who had tried 3 to 5 times to lose weight on reduced calorie diets and were very unsuccessful and were very disappointed. The reason why we chose the ketogenic diet was because there is vast literature since 1925 that the ketogenic diet, which basically what it does is it takes the fat from the body, or the fat that we give, as they did in children with epilepsy, for the treatment of epilepsy. And since 1925, there is a 10%, there are 10% of the children with epilepsy who cannot take any medication, but if they are put on the ketogenic diet, they are able to be treated successfully. Since 1925, the ketogenic diet has been very safe for these children. So we thought that we should try the ketogenic diet on the severely obese children to see if we could help them reduce the fat mass. And we looked to see if there was any problem with oxidative stress, which means the oxidants which cause problems in the body, and if there was a balance with the antioxidants. We had 58 children in the obese group, and we had the similar amount of children in the group that did not have obesity. In the obese group, we had half of them, 29 of them, were on the ketogenic diet, and these were the ones that were a little bit more obese, had a little bit bigger waist circumference, more fat mass, and who were unsuccessful, and with weight loss with the hypocaloric diets. And in the hypocaloric group, we actually had the Mediterranean diet, but reduced their calories by 500 calories for each group of what they would have had as normal calories, such as in the adolescent, if he was to have a normal diet is 2,400 calories, we reduced it to 1,900 calories. The reason why, again, we chose this was because in epilepsy, there's new research that shows why this works. And it works because there are some types of lipid proteins in the brain, which are called endocannabinoids, which increase the appetite. In epilepsy, with a ketogenic diet, these endocannabinoids, one of them, the 2-AGs, was reduced. So this helped with the seizures, but it also helped with appetite control. So the results of our study showed that the children with the ketogenic diet lost more fat in 6 months. Both groups lost 10% of their body weight, but the children on the ketogenic diet, which is aimed at actually burning the fat, actually had less oxidative stress, more antioxidants, and they had a greater a greater decrease in their body weight. Again, this was because we followed the children every 2 weeks. We slowly then put more carbohydrates in. We followed them for years, and they were able to go back on the Mediterranean diet. But the point of this is that sometimes there's not just one way. For the children that are unsuccessful, sometimes we need to use something different, and the ketogenic diet might be something to start them off, but we must follow them and give them a lot of psychological support so that they can be able to be successful. Thank you.